and welcome to No One's Opinions. I'm No One. Now, let's talk Girl From Nowhere, Season 2. Warning, there will be some spoilers, but not right now. Once again, we see Tyler knocking it out of the park with acting that really makes you feel. The acting in Season 2 of this show really brings out visceral, raw reactions and emotions of the watcher with its warped and twisted sense of justice. Now, not every story necessarily ends badly. It really depends on whether the person or persons that Nano targets are willing to be honest with themselves or not. Now, if you are, you get a new beginning. A messed up, rough new beginning, but a new beginning nonetheless. Those who aren't honest with themselves, well, there's enough warnings on the show for you to get how bad it can get. Now, we already see influences from the Taiwanese drama, Bloomy Salad Days. You know, as a high school-based drama with levels of raw imagery for its era, as well as influences from the anime and live-action Jigoku Shoujo. In terms of, storyline and having a young, leading, immortal lady. Now, the post work of setting, editing, camera work, and directing lulls you with this calm feeling of Netflix's Creeped Out when you're watching it before hitting you with that eerie turned gruesome shock factor of every Final Destination movie ever. Subtitles or not, you gotta check this show out. And yeah, I'm using other shows to describe this show because when I watch it, those are the emotions I get. Those same fears, those same feelings from when I was watching those other shows. And to have it all in one, you gotta see this. But, yeah. That's just no one's opinion. So, you gonna listen to no one? Here come the spoilers. So the spoilers are just questions I have. For example, Season 2. Yuri thinks Nano brought her back to life. And I can see how maybe she, if Nano was bored, that, and, considering, she's immortal and she doesn't see Yuri as a threat, I can see how Nano would do that. However, shout out to Suzy. What if she didn't? What if Nano didn't know that Yuri would come back and she just doesn't care? Maybe Yuri brought herself back. We still don't know, and honestly probably shouldn't. But we don't know how Nano became immortal. There's no speak of a higher power instilling it within these girls. If you look at Yuri's story, the title is called Yuri. You won't be able to miss it. You could just straight up look it up. Season 2, look for the title Yuri. There it is. But based on, her origin story, the wrath that she had, well maintained, but the level of anger that Yuri was holding in, what if it's one of those things where it's the level of hate and anger and vengeance, like, won't let you move on. You know what I'm saying? It's really interesting. The more that I watch of this show, the more I get, Do from Gloomy Salad Days, MI from Jikoku Shoujo, and it's just all very interesting. The way that they put it together, the levels, the unanswered questions is what I love the most. This whole dispute of Nano and Yuri both being immortal women with some sort of directive, unknown directive, like people in life in general. And they're like combative but the same, and it's really interesting. And even though Yuri believes that Nano might have brought her back to life, I mean, she thanked her and everything, it's like, does she really believe that? And if she does, doesn't she feel somehow indebted to her? So many questions, so many things going down. Who else is waiting for season 3? Me. There's a lot of good international shows out there, guys. You should check them out. And I know with culture and speech or sentence structure, it can be hard to kind of get the flow and the intensity and understanding of certain situations when it comes to international shows. But I mean, really, all you need is a basic knowledge of the culture, and you can pretty much enjoy any international show. So check it out and tell me what you think, and let me know if y'all have any more spoiler questions to ask, because I'm pretty sure I have more, but who has the time to write it out only to say them when you're freaking out while watching the show? But that's no one's opinion.